Right guys, it's been one of those days where stuff has gone a bit pear-shaped, if I say so. So this morning we tried to sort the windmill out, but it's all been glued. A couple of things were broken in here. We should get our money back on those two from the remaining £30 bundle, but it was a bit of a disappointment. I probably shouldn't have rushed, but you know when you feel the pressure. So I had the pressure rush put on me. Like, because I was thinking we haven't got anything like crazily good. We got some okay bits. That's what I was feeling. I was like, I need something really good to come now. Something to just pop up, be like, that's worth 50 quid. Do you know what I mean? And as you're looking, you know, you're getting, not hordes of people, but a couple of people starts approaching and you're just like, make a quick decision. Sometimes quick decisions aren't the right ones. I'll put those receipts there. Parcel force has just come. Then Mum's doing my nephew's right now, and then she'll come home to pick me up. We're gonna go out to eat, and then she's gonna drop me home and go and do a Facebook pickup. That can't be any earlier. Well, it could have been earlier if we had found it before we found it, which should make up for that windmill disaster. So yeah, I'm gonna pack this away and see what I can do this afternoon. Not that I can do too much. I need to edit Sunday's video. It's nearly the weekend again. Where did these weeks go? I've got one item to pack. And yeah, I just need to like sort some stuff. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright, sorry I missed your call. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hang on.
I can hear you.
Alright. I can hear you now, yeah.
This is Fanian's family stable. What was that missing? A horse?
No, well, yeah, and the green food thing.
Well, yeah, okay, I've just put it up for now. I'm just trying to remember what it was missing. No, I was just trying to work out what I can photograph.
I don't know. Well, can't remember what we got out there.
Well, I'm just going to move this Fanian off the table for a minute.
Well, why don't you see what bear clothes you've got to go with that wardrobe?
Yeah, I can't do anything until I've got a clear table. Because I've got the Octonaut thing out in the trolley.
Yeah.
Got the Ben and Holly to like look at, because I don't know what was with that.
Yes.
Because we want the car emptied out except for my trolley ready for Saturday.
We're going to have to take, Debbie's just given me a couple more boxes, so I'm going to have some room in either the back seat or the boot later to pick that stuff up.
It'll be the back seat, because I'll just move the stable, because that's got to come in once. We've got to try and clean that tonight.
Yeah.
Where's the car? If we only get a bit of it off, and
yeah.
I can put it on at 35 or 30. I only paid a £5.
Yeah.
As long as I'm honest about it.
Yeah, but I'll see what I can do with it.
That's why I wouldn't pay more than a £5.
No. Alright then, well if you take it in, I can have a look at it later.
I haven't got it in. It's in the car.
Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay.
Oh, the good news is, I did look. I got the, you know, the Our Generation horse box accessories.
Yeah.
I had bought them out, and it's got everything except a little trophy, a sponge, and a hand mitt that we may have in our Generation boxes.
Oh, yeah, well, we can't go through all of them, can we?
Why not?
Well, because we've got too much else out.
Well, no, we could. What we're gonna do, because we were gonna put them up the shed. So as they're going up the shed,
Yeah.
you explain why we can't.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying yes.
Yeah, but a minute ago you was like, we can't do that.
Yeah, alright, well, no, that'd be fine.
It's just an idea, because we want to get the most money for that horse box.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. She wants the Our Generation stuff up the shed. Why not put it up the shed? Oh, we're sorting out. It's logic. In my head. But then my head is different to my mum's head. See, the horse's manes had all been cut. Just, that's it, really exhausted for no reason. So, look at this. You can't see that very clearly, can you? Not long now to 1,000 of you guys. Climbing the ladder. Not sure why you've finished, but yeah. But we're going to go out for dinner. I've got a bit of a plan of action, kind of. It does make you exhausted all the time, but I do also love eBay. I wouldn't be without it. Hope that's next door going with the crazy loud ass dogs that are doing my head in every day. I don't know, I was going to say something and I can't remember what it was. Might do a live later on tonight. Oh, that was what I was going to do. But yeah, yesterday... Oh, sorry, can't even see my face. This is bad filming, Lucy. I'm presenting this right. I showed you the things, didn't I? I hope they showed. Sorted that out pretty much. It's just missing a couple of little things, but nothing major. But yesterday, or the day before, we went to a few charity shops. We went to Chinham, and they had that Build-A-Bear wardrobe, but it was missing one shelf. Okay, if you just want it for yourself, but to flog on. And yeah, it's rare. But unless you've got the old shelf, it ain't any good, even at £4. Second, none of the other shops had anything. They were pretty much empty. So I'm not sure what was going on there. And then we came back. Mum did offer me to go into town, but I love Basingstoke to bits. I love where I live. I love the area. But there's just some dodgy stuff going on in town at the moment. And being a woman, it makes me a bit more anxious towards the stuff. So it makes me a bit anxious walking around town on my own. But also I don't really have mates. I can just text and say, hey, I'm in town, do you want to come to the charity shops with me? Because most of them, if they want to come to town, they want to go shopping, not shopping, if you get my gist. So it's really kind of like awkward territory. But we were driving back past Winterbury, and there's an Annie charity shop, and we ducked in there. And we picked up some clothes. Good brand clothes, because it was coats that were half priced. Moral of the story, Mum wants to put them on eBay. So we have diversified a little bit. I did get a Paw Patrol command centre, so I'm going to see if I've got the right figure. And if I have, I can get that on when Mum gets back with it. Patrol command centre. Jet. 2-1 jet. Let's see if I can get that. That's the right figure, so let's have a look and zoom in on here. I also need to try its batteries and stuff. But yeah, we have diversified it to a bit of shoes and clothes. I am not, I swear down on my life, I am not becoming a clothes reseller. Absolutely, I would rather be 6 foot under than go right down the clothes section. Because that's probably the most boring stuff possible. Yes, it makes more money, some of it. But Jesus Christ, I have enough storing toys. I don't need to add clothes to the system. But yeah, we are diversifying just a titchy bit. Enough just to say we're doing a bit extra, earning a bit more. Because this is my living. I make enough to live on with a little bit extra. And that's all I need for now. And when I have the area, like the space I need, aka the shed, even though that's going to cost quite a bit of money, because the shed I want is nearly £3,000. Then it's the base, which is, you can work out what a base is, depending on the length of the shed. And then it's my brother's work time, because just because he's my brother, I still have to pay him. I wouldn't let him work for free, especially not on a weekend, when he said he would do it, and I would rather still pay him. And I know weekend is double, and he won't benefit me in a week, but it's something I'm desperate in need of. And what's going to happen is, so I'm going to explain this now. The first thing I want done by my brother is the window leak. And again, that'll be paid work. That means then I can get the desk out of the office, where it will free up some space in the office. Desk out of office. And where the desk is going to go is going to be my new photographing area, which means I can photograph bigger stuff there. So once that's sorted, I've got a bit more space in the office that I can like stack some boxes by the windows. Not too high, not too low, but enough. Then shed up garden. The plan is the office will only, eventually, will only have listed items in the sheds, my mini shed and my big shed, items to list. So that's photograph, the backlog. So that is the plan of action. But obviously the leak's going to cost a couple £100, maybe more. Then it's the shed. Toys aren't selling very fast at the moment. It's quite slow for toys right now. One, it's not because it hasn't been payday, and two, because people are contemplating things now, because obviously the disabled families are contemplating like all the disabled money and the benefits, and then other people with just cost of living. So it's a bit of a up in the air. Am I going to make enough to earn this shed this year? Do I need to up how much I'm listing? Probably. Am I working hard enough? Probably not. But do I want to burn out? No. So there's so much to weigh up on each hand. And this is why we're diversifying just a small titch. Enough to make it worth it. And make it happen. Because at the end of the day, I've got a lot of stock. But I also got to keep some back. So I'm just hoping what's meant to happen will happen. I've got 7 offers. I'm going to send a £50 off on that because that would then get that gone. £32, £27.99 for this little jelly cat. But yeah, we'll just play it by ear. Going out for dinner at some point, which will be nice. And then I've got some plan of action. I've got the Happy Land to sort out that we got for free. And stuff. But yeah, there's so much I want to do. And it's money consuming. Time consuming. Here we go. Was well packaged and is in great condition. Thank you so much. My son will love this on his favourite Build-A-Bear. Capybara, perfect condition. Fast delivery, item as described. Excellent eBay. Getting some good feedback in. Really pleased with our feedback. Like, I do really keep on top of that. But I'm really excited for the weekend. I can't believe the weekend's here. Why have moving boxes come up in easily? Even though that's useful, but I don't need it anymore. We've got a whole thing full of boxes now. Let's see if Roy Hill had any more comments. Excellent morning. Friendliest bits I've ever attended as a seller. Had a great time wandering around, thank you. Nearly an hour away, but always worth the journey. And got home with some treasures. Favourite today was 1950s bamboo hula hoops. Sold by its original owner. I do trick hooping and so always pleased to find it. Great as always. You can see why people come far and wide. Had a great time in Buxton Back Great Garden. Had a great day today with the bearded dragon. Yes, we didn't. It was great. We missed the trampoline setup though. Will it return this year? We had a great morning. You should take great credit to make this pizza as good as it is. For the first one of the year, the long break was fantastic. Thank you for allowing me space to need to show all my house clearance items. I'm waiting to see what happens because obviously they had their competition written down. And we popped down the way back and it was only a row. Barely a row. They deleted the post where everyone was complaining. Yeah, that post where it all got moaned. I think they took it off. Not surprised. I wanted like to see look on Google to see the Google reviews. I'm always nosy because let's see what the Google reviews newest. And let's look up Way Hill and see the difference. Reviews newest. Lots of stores, different items to buy, spoiled for choice. Can't be weather permitting. Went to the Weekly Beach, a well organised, lots of space, plenty of time, was good morning out. Cheap to get in, 50p before 9, 20p after, I believe. They spent more at this one than others I've been to. Easy to get to, easy to park, bit dusty on the road, but what do you expect? Well used field, good price to get in, nicely laid it out. People seem to get around okay with pushchairs. Rodney, you plonker. I'm just excited the season's back. I am going to Moss End Saturday. It may be hit and miss for us, but anyway, yeah, because that Ascot one I don't think that Ascot one's doing very well, to be honest. surprised. But yeah, I'm excited for this year. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this here because that's a lot of editing now. I got yesterday's video, today's video, this video, and I've got a film for tomorrow. So yeah, we are diversifying our stock into different items, not just toys, but we are not turning into everything seller, clothes seller. We are still 95% toys, 5 to 10% stuff that we can make a bit of money on, like Emma Bridgewater, Lacuse, stuff like that. Easy to photograph, easy to list, easy to store. That's what I want. I don't want these big stereos or anything like that. That's just a not me situation. 1, I couldn't be bothered to test it. 2, the cleaning of it, any repairs, any of that jazzy jazz. Just not me. Definitely not a me situation. So the Facebook Marketplace pickup I was talking about in here, I'm going to do a whole different video on it. I'm really annoyed about it because the lady gave us the time, the address and everything. But then I was out having dinner and we had agreed this time, we had agreed the address. And on Marketplace, it should be the first one to, like, agree. Not the first one to collect. Anyway, she messaged me, I can't remember what time. She was like, really, not even sorry, but all been collected. All sold and collected. I'm like, pardon? What if my mum had been on the way to you? How fair is that? So there's a whole nother video coming out about that. And how I think Facebook is the wild, wild west. But look forward to that video because it's going to be juicy. It's just one of those things. I'm excited for this year. Really going to feel like 2025 is the year of Lucy's Car Be Salute. I'm coming to get you. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye.